A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
My life take a turn for the better.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lep.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his... We are discussing the whereabouts of the...
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Tivat.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown
No. My research indicates that the first Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, the world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora.
A dagger and a sword.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The what?
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst, for people to exchange. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand...
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a...
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is...
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught...
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to—
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
Everyone hold hands.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and act. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that—
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. But Morax used a rather underhanded trick to—
What? No way!
This bit of history is a...
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
No, it's just...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise—
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological...
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official I will be conducting an archaeological survey here. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So
you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out.
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too?
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although...
Wait, this is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, an ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of... This place looks so ordinary. Can we really...
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks...
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be. if you wish. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique...
These mountains were the Lord of...
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by... But due to the different angles they landed at, they're large centers of mass. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spear...
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly...
Indeed. This is where most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic wave...
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? Well, since we brought so many people, I think...
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in...
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable... The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks. I see everything. Let's dance. I'll protect us.
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Everyone hold hands. Let's dance.
Embrace the ice! My apologies! Take flight! Whirling snow!
working together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydromanic monsters. I have a contract. I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Take flight!
Everyone hold hands! Let's dance! Hey!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Let the show begin.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't.
We all have our areas of expertise.
Oh, stop arguing! What?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surround. She left me to rely solely on guessing. I mean, experience to find anything valuable.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth.
I mean, isn't measuring their value in more of the.
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hire.
So, it's only valuable for research if...
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because... But you? You're just trying to use...
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way,
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the jade.
Ah, I see. What a shame.
See? You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellect... All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I heard that Sal Terai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore...
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, but this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors and treasure.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew...
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of... However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious... I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but... So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know, there's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention... So, the one who wants to hide some truth is...
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasure...
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasure...
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhang Li with us. He looks like he knows...
This seal seems to be quite ancient.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism, Miss...
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says...
I see everything. Right. Let the show begin.
Unthinkable! Kami-santo art! Sometsu! My apologies!
I'll lead the way. Follow me.
There's still a long road ahead.
Is this an answer from this world?
There are still so many places.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
Take flight! This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. When I investigated the seal last time, I had some... But when we lit up all the elemental monuments?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life.
To the north, to the east, do the people of Liyue...
I think I've heard this...
Certainly you have. And to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by... At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, and that haven she eventually found is right here.
How sad, then. In the end...
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to...
Let the show begin. Everyone hold hands.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains. What'd they do this time? Stand with me!
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Look! The seal really was broken! Ready for trial!
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
I see everything.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal.
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claimed. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be...
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed, you will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are.
You have the audacity to demand this!
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fair.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then.
Oh, how exciting! Leave it all to me.
Don't fear. Yo-yo's. There are still so many. Everyone hold hands. I see everything. Protect us. Yeah.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Let's dance.
Yeah! Ha! Whirling snow! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Stabilize! Gather!
Look at this! It's
Just looks like a fancy salt holder.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only...
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount in...
Exactly.
able to produce endless salt.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious... I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags.
Hey! How can you use a relic of the...
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we...
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be...
Since we have a contract...
Then let's move on, shall we?
Let the show begin.
Stabilize! Crumble!
Just a simple ruler.
This, if I remember correctly...
Indeed. But the god of salt, when you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become... The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear.
What? That's even better than the...
Well then, according to our contract...
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition, and this girl has been useless. Why would she...
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break...
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this room... Let's not forget who hired who here. Why...
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who...
That is one of your Liyue gods. I...
will suffer the wrath of the rock.
Pay your dues.
Everyone hold hands.
Take flight!
Order guide you!
I shall confiscate your tread. You are not worthy to continue any.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, when people see the object of their dreams, how many are really... I think we should be honest with each other.
Huh? Be honest.
That in truth, not a single member of this...
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few... You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the...
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talent. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention...
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her. We hate him! But this is Morax's, so I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on... We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli?
Naturally, of course. Come with me. All the ant...
Quake! Crumble! Quake!
Let's dance.
Whirling snow!
Rise! Quake!
I'll protect us.
Crumble!
Everyone hold hands.
I
will have order.
This is... Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had the power of this sword. Surely as much... If we can repair the sword, then we can show the...
It does...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective...
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true...
Yes. But the only one object per claim clause still...
This
Zhang Li, she...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, no matter what. I must be faithful to her, even if it breaks the contract. I don't care.
So you are already decided?
Zhang Li!
That is to say, you consign...
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her... Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of...
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her as punishment.
Huh? The truth?
Yes. The truth that I'm afraid to say that the god of salt... Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning, but Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could... However, during such a long war, after making countless concessions, Havria...
No.
In her last days, she had not even...
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before...
Preposterous! You are a fool!
Hey! Come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There,
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will... This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that the Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought...
But what about...
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain, those who could not flee, those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror, so they risked their lives to come here. to break the sword, but they need not have done so. For how could a god who...
This must be a lie. A falsehood. Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Yikes. Xiangli?
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough. No, indeed. How sharp of you. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no... So it is for Havria. And so it is for Mora. All right then. Now...
Huh? What?
Treading old ground. One cannot help but be reminded.
A blade. I wonder when I'll be as tall as... Take flight! Yeah. Embrace the ice! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Ta! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! My apologies! Ha! Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Let the show begin. Yeah. Oh. Grow. Everyone hold hands. Motion to compel. Let's dance.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Yeah! My apologies! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
I see everything.
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
I'll protect us.
Take flight!
Everyone hold hands. Let the show begin.
My apologies! Yeah!
Now, I mentioned before that the Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria to leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also, I ended an era with my own two hands. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved I need to find a better way of recording history. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, Trav. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides.
Sounds like...
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the salt...
Huh? Why do we need to
As I said before, this includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Hi, Catherine. It's
As a matter of fact, there's one. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
what is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must.
Huh? How could you...
By the clothes on your back and the look on your.
Right again! You're...
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just. Alright, my assistant should be arriving.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone...
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is... Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you it's... I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be...
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1...
Oh? And why am I that?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha-ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Paimon bets Zhang Li is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhang Li, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you!
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who...
Take a look around. Is there any... The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
You appear to have taken his...
Oh, no. It's just... Paimon just wants to...
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine...
Stop being so Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
What should I try this time?
Uncle Dai, we're...
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my gut. It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhang Li. I've heard about you.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait,
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I would...
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhang Li wins, he's the assistant. If Zhang...
a contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the...
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is incidental.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me.
Huh? How could you...
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining...
So, do you have a...
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rock... Mr. Zhang Li, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcano.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black vein...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious... In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths like a moon...
Such a detailed description. Almost like he's... Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Well, if Zhang Li says so, it must be...
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhang Li.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhang Li not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is...
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow...
I'll protect us.
Done.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Let the show begin.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
I see everything. Let's dance.
My apologies!
Grow. I'll protect us. Whoa,
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Boldsen...
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their life.
Unlikely. There's no other law.
Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried...
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! A pile of shirts.
A few everyday items.
1, 2, 3, 4. That seems right. 10. These must be spares, right? Look,
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change.
there's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday item.
Huh. Why would someone say.
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing, or 2, they were forced to leave.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.